Welcome, students. A very good day to all of you. Students, whenever you write sentences in English, you use certain words to describe things, people, places, or any object in detail. For example, if you spot a red car on the road, you may say, I saw a red Ferrari car. Or if you visit someone who lives in a house that is really huge, you would say, they live in a big house. As you may notice, you use words like red or big to describe objects like a car or house, which are nouns. Therefore, these words become describing words or adjectives. In this session, we will be learning all about adjectives, which is yet another important part of speech in English grammar. Students, there are different kinds of adjectives. 1. Adjective of quality. First, we will be discussing about the adjective of quality. An adjective which states or describes the quality of a thing is called adjective of quality. It generally answers the question, what kind of? Let's consider a few examples. My mother is a kind lady. She walked through a narrow street. We saw a huge building in the center of the town. When we read these sentences, we can ask questions of the following kind. What kind of a lady is your mother? Kind. What kind of a street? Narrow. What kind of a building? Huge. These three adjectives, kind, narrow, and huge, describe the quality of three nouns, lady, street, and building. Therefore, they are adjectives of quality. 2. Adjective of quantity. Next, we move on to adjective of quantity. As the words suggest, an adjective that states the quantity of a thing is called adjective of quantity. It answers the question, how much? For example, there is some cake on the table. How much cake is left? Some. There is sufficient food for all the guests. How much food is there for all the guests? Sufficient. Please add a little sugar to my cup of coffee. How much sugar is to be added to the cup of coffee? Little. All these words, some, sufficient, little, give more details about the quantity of different nouns such as cake, food, and sugar, and therefore these words are adjectives of quantity. 3. Adjective of numbers. Let's move on to the third type. An adjective that states the quantity of a thing or person that is countable. It answers the question, how many? Let's read the following sentences and understand. I bought 3 toys for myself from the toy store. The girl distributed many sweets among the orphans. In these examples, when we ask questions like, how many toys? Or how many sweets? We get answers like 3 or many. These words give more information about the nouns, toys or sweets, telling us about their quantity. These words thus become adjectives of number. 4. Demonstrative adjectives. The next kind of adjective is called a demonstrative adjective, which is an adjective that points out which person or thing is referred to. It simply answers the question, which. For example, 1. This story was told to me by my grandmother. 2. That song was sung by Arijit Singh. 3. These photographs are very old. 4. Those boys spoke about the solar system. All of these words, this, that, these, and those answer the following questions. Which story? This. Which song? That. Which photograph? These. Which boys? Those. They describe in detail the noun we are referring to in that sentence. Hence, they are demonstrative adjectives. 5. Interrogative adjectives are those which are used to ask for information about its noun. In the following sentences, he is the boy who scored the first rank. This is the village where I was born. These are the students whose parents attended the meeting. The words who, where, and whose tell us more about the nouns that are placed immediately before them. That is, who, boy, where, village, whose, students. The use of these words, therefore, relate to these nouns in the sentences, hence, they are interrogative adjectives. 6. Possessive adjective. The sixth kind of adjective is a possessive adjective which shows possession or ownership. It answers the question, whose. For example, A. Brush your teeth every day. In this sentence, we may ask the question, whose teeth? The answer is, my teeth. This shows the set of teeth being spoken about in the sentence is mine. Let's take another example. B. My mother is a good cook. Here, the answer to the question, whose mother is a good cook? Therefore, yours and my are possessive adjectives. Words like my, your, her, his, its, our, their could also be used as possessive adjectives. Let's learn a little more about the word his. You have also learned that in the chapter on pronouns. His is both a possessive adjective and a possessive pronoun. The way it is used completely depends upon its position in a sentence. You must remember that possessive pronouns are not used after a noun. We do not say mine book, whereas possessive adjectives are used immediately after nouns. For example, in the first sentence, the pronoun his simply refers to the boy to whom the boy belongs. A. This book is his. Possessive pronoun. In the second example, B. His book is on the desk. Possessive adjective. The use of the word his before the noun, book, adds more meaning to the noun and tells us more about the owner of the book. Therefore, his is a possessive adjective in this sentence. 7. Distributive adjectives. The last kind of adjective you will be learning about is a distributive adjective. A distributive adjective refers to each one or both of a number the nouns that the adjective describes. Words like each, every, either, neither are distributive adjectives. Let's use these in sentences. A. Each student was given a sweet. B. Every player in the team played well. C. Either pen will do. D. Neither boy was punished for his mischief. In all these four sentences, the word each, every, either, neither refer to the nouns used student, player, pen, boy. Therefore, these are considered distributive adjectives. Students, you have now learned all the 7 kinds of adjectives and their usage. You can solve the related activities in your book.